Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with the detailed video on Nagoya University. Yes, I am a graduate of Nagoya University and I did my post-graduation in chemical engineering there. So back then I was just like you, sitting at home, no idea how to go to Japan, no idea what to do, what all application requirements will be, how will I get my visa. And honestly it was little tough at that time because there was suddenly corona everywhere, and I had to stay in India that time. So recently I have got so many questions on my past video about the international dormitory of Nagoya University, which is called Myoken. If you have not watched that video, you can go to that link and check it out. It's a detailed video about the dorm of Nagoya University, which usually people get when they first apply to it. So what all questions I got were like quite interesting to me, because it is good to know that so many people want to come to Japan now, and especially Indians. I have seen so many people who are currently in their 12th standard or 10th standard even, and they want to come to Japan, which is good. And equally, there are so many opportunities here which many people are not aware about, but since I'm living here for past 3 years now, I have done my post graduation from Nagoya University, and currently I'm working as a researcher in a very good company of Japan. So I can give you a fair idea on how to come to Japan, and whether there is a Japanese language requirement, or what all you have to keep in mind, with like minimum things that you have to keep in mind before thinking about applying to Japanese universities or taking a job here. So I'll quickly go with some of the main questions which were highlighted in the talk, and which I got to know from you people that you want to ask to me. So today in this video, we'll quickly go through those questions and I'll answer those. I'll try to answer those with my knowledge. And if you have further questions, if you want me to make another video on certain other topic, please comment down below, because I am here to share as much information as I can with you people. And honestly, I'll be the happy one to see you here in Japan. So stay tuned. Okay, I have got my laptop here and I have got my phone with all your questions. So I'll quickly go through it, and stay tuned, because there are some questions which might not be in your mind right now, but later on you can think, yes, this was a valid question, and you might get some info out of it. And in case there is someone who is going to get some information from this video in your vicinity, do share it with them, because let me tell you that right now Japan is honestly looking forward to Indian people and also other foreigners, and they want you to come here and they are paying you to come here. So why not? So let's start the Q&A session about Nagoya University and study in Japan in general. So the first question that I got is, what are the admission requirements for international student? Well, it depends. It depends on the on the department in which you are applying. But in general, there are few requirements which you have to met before you think about coming to Japan, and they include your academic transcripts. So in my case, I was in University of Delhi, and I have to get transcripts afterwards. So if I want to apply to a foreign country, I have to get those transcripts in advance. Like I have to apply in advance for like 2-3 months in advance to get those transcripts. So be aware. I don't know about your university. If they provide you just after passing out, well, very good. But in case of universities like Delhi University, you have to apply at least 2-3 months prior to get those transcripts on time. So be aware of the timings and be aware of your university rule and regulations. So you will need academic transcript of every semester. So in case you are in bachelor's right now, so you will have to have 4 years of academic transcripts with you. And if you are not yet graduated, so you might need a expected graduation certificate which says that you will graduate in so and so date. For example, in September, if you are about to come to Japan in September, so you should get those kind of certificates. You will need a personal statement which is like SOP, generally like statement of purpose. Why do you want to come to Japan, what all you are thinking after coming to Japan, and what all you have done and how you can be good, like you can be an asset to Japan, as well as how can Japan be an asset to you in your future studies, what all you are planning to do in your future studies. So that kind of a statement, which could be about, I think 2-3 pages is enough. But in case you are good at writing, and in case you have a lot to tell to people, just try to talk it all. Like, don't hesitate, and don't, I would say, just, it is my personal opinion, but in case you are some of those who go to chat GPT or perplexity and you just type some things and you want like pre-made outcomes, those are not going to work, I think. Because when you write yourself, you are writing about yourself. You know yourself the best, nobody knows you the best. So try to write in your own handwriting, or like even if you are typing, try to write out of your mind. Don't think that some other site or some other person will get you better. So it's my suggestion that however small it is or however big it is, just write it yourself. Write it in a way that it's like understandable to the Japanese, because even though their English is like good, they are also learning, but they want you to be precise, they want you to be exact, and they want you to be accurate about your SOP. So try to balance the SOP in a manner so that it can be beneficial for you as well as for the university or the person in charge to understand. If you want a detailed video on how to write a good SOP, or how I wrote my SOP and got selected, I would make it for you, but please let me know. Next thing is your recommendation letters. So when you go to any university outside India, you will always need recommendation letters. So it depends on the university and the course you are going into. Sometimes they want 2 recommendations, sometimes they want 3 recommendations, sometimes they might want 4 as well. But in Nagoya University, in my case, I had to give 2 recommendation letters, which could be the person in your, like your professor, your teachers, or the person who knows you the best and who has been through your academic process, who can write about you, who can write about what all you have done, who can write about how good you were to attain those things, and who can write about little bit about your character, your social etiquettes, and something like that. So your 2 academic letters in case of Nagoya University will be sent directly from your writer, your professor, for example, to the university. It should be enclosed, it should be totally sealed, and it should not be opened by you or anybody else. So try to prepare at least 2 recommendation letters. And next is English or Japanese language proficiency scores. So this is another question about language, so I would answer that about in that question. But you will need those scores if you have, for example, for English, if you have IELTS or TOEFL score, do attach those. And if you are good at Japanese, then do attach your JLPT, Japanese language proficiency test score, for your good, like strong application. Now, next question I got is, do I need to speak Japanese to apply? Well, this is a very big cause of concern to people around the world, that will I need Japanese to get into Japanese universities or jobs? or if I know no, I have no background of Japanese, will I not get selected? Well, I am a live example in front of you. Even though I studied like during Corona, since I was at home and I had nothing to do at that time, so I personally wanted to study Japanese because I was looking forward to coming to Japan, and I was thinking that having a little bit basic knowledge about Japanese would work for me. So I definitely studied Japanese in India, but it was just equivalent to N5, like the lowest level of JLPT exam. So it was not that good. I could only say my name, watashi no namae wa this. So I could not tell if I was good at conversation. Definitely I was not. But I applied, and I applied to such courses where Japanese was not required. So this is another question, that there are some courses which are taught in English, which are completely English medium, and you don't need or you don't require a Japanese language proficiency in those courses. So, yes, even if you don't have any background of Japanese, even if you don't own any certificate of Japanese, you can still come here, you can still apply, and you can still get into the universities such as Nagoya University. It is one of the like highest scoring universities in Japan. It's like national university, and it's very tough to get into, but you don't have to worry about your language skills for that. So try to go to the language, to the programs which are taught in English, because then you would not need any Japanese language proficiency, but you would definitely need your English proficiency, which is your IELTS or TOEFL. Or in my case, even I didn't need that. I didn't have to show my IELTS score, because I was in University of Delhi and all my courses was in English. So I did not provide any certificate of English or Japanese. I just told them that I am totally fluent in English and I can speak in English, I can learn in English, because since my whole education has been in English, and I was an English medium student. And but for that I had to provide a certificate from my university, for example from University of Delhi, saying that all my courses were in English and I have studied everything in English. So this proves my language proficiency. This certificate you can get from university very easily, and you can apply that certificate along with your application. So just be like happy, be relaxed that you don't need Japanese to come to Japan, especially if you are applying for universities, and especially if you are applying for English language programs. But I won't say that everywhere it's the same. I mean, you might need Japanese language proficiency in case there is a special need in your university or from your professor. So please check it out on the website of the university where you are applying. In Nagoya University, there are some English taught programs. So here comes the next question, that are there English taught programs available in Nagoya University? Yes, there are programs like G30. It's called Global 30, and they offer undergraduate and graduate degrees entirely in English, and you don't have to worry about my whether my programs will be in Japanese. So not to mention, I was also as a G30 student, and I didn't have any problem to complete my degree in English. And the professors which are chosen to be like giving you education in G30 programs are well versed in English, so they don't have any problem either talking to you. So try to search G30 Global 30 international programs in Nagoya University. Especially these programs are in all the national universities of Japan. So G30 you will find in U Tokyo as well. So try to search G30 programs, and there you will get the list of departments, list of courses, list of professors where you can apply, and try to find out what suits for you, what is the course in which you want to apply. Okay, So, three things I have taught you, I've told you today. First is the admission requirements. Second is the Japanese language proficiency, whether it is required. Third is the programs which are English, which are in English. And now let's come to another question, which is there an entrance exam for interview? Um, well, yes, there are interviews many a times. Like in my case, I had to go through three interviews with my professor. It was direct 101 interview online with my professor and some of his assistants, assistant professors, which were also there in my interview. So since I was coming for a engineering degree, I had to go through very technical kind of interview. And it might be different from the stream you are applying into. If you are applying to some other department, it might change. So yes, there are some interviews definitely, so that professor can judge that you can come here or not, if he requires you or not. About the entrance exam, there may be an entrance exam, there may be not, so it depends on the department in which you are applying. In case there is an entrance exam, it will not be much hard or as hard as an IIT exam in India, so you don't have to worry about it. But please do check with the department or professor that whether the exam will be in English or in Japanese. So in my case, in chemical engineering, I had to give no entrance exam because my interviews were good and my professor was already sure that I am coming to Japan. So don't worry about these exams, but please make sure to check the website for that. Now, next question is, how much is tuition and living cost in Nagoya? Well, this question is again very like variable, very relatable, and there can be different kind of living expenses depending on your personal status, like how your lifestyle is. But I would just talk about the tuition fee in Nagoya. So tuition is around 5,35,000 yen, 35,000 yen. So I'm talking in yen. You can convert it in Indian rupees or other currencies yourself. And the monthly living expenses range from 1 lakh to 1 lakh 50,000, sometimes even 2 lakh for people according to their needs. So you will have to give 5 lakh 35,000 yen per year in any national university in Japan, for example, Nagoya University. And if you are here for 4 years, you can calculate around like 23,000 yen, 23 lakhs yen around so. But don't worry about the tuition as well, because in my next video, I'll be talking about the scholarships, the kind of financial aid, the kind of support you can get in national universities in Japan, especially Nagoya University, and how they can help you to gain money or meet your daily life expenses in Japan, and you don't have to worry about tuition as well. So just make sure that wherever you are applying, apply with your whole heart, apply with everything that you want to say to them, and ask questions. Nagoya University has a very good student support center which provides you every detail in English. And in my time, since I was living in India and I had no clue when my university will open due to Corona, when will I get to Japan, when will my visa come, all those questions worried me so much, and it was my first time. So I undoubtedly asked so many questions to Nagoya University Student Support Center, and I just emailed them. I didn't call them or anything. You don't have to worry about international calling. You just email them and wait for 1 or 2 business days, and they will definitely get back to you. And they also write in English, so from Japan side, I can tell you that the people are sharing information very well. They will never hide things from you. So just make sure that you write your queries and ask questions, because somebody told me one day that if you ask questions, there you get answers. If you don't ask questions, you don't think that somebody would give you answers otherwise. So I hope this Q&A session worked for you. Today I asked answered 5 to 6 questions of yours. I know there are many questions. I know there are different confusions and queries and anxiety in your mind right now. And I appreciate that anxiety because I know when you are a student, when you want to achieve something, you have different kind of questions in your mind, and those questions are much appreciated. Please share those questions in the comment down below, and I will try to answer those either in the comments, or I'll make another dedicated video if there are a lot of questions related to it. So just be happy, try your best, and I wish you all the best in your admission process. Right now it is June, and I think these days are very crucial for your application. So try to do it with everything you have, and try to attain as much knowledge as you can from other videos and from the website. I would highly recommend website from for Nagoya University, and you will get lot of knowledge. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in my next one. If you like this video, please, since I'm new to YouTube and I want to share a lot to you people, please like, share, and subscribe to Travel Ikigai. Here you will get information related to Nagoya, related to Japan, related to Tokyo, related to my life, related to your life that could be here. So enjoy. Take care. Bye. See you in my next one.